Hey everybody, clearing. Okay, this is going to be a Divine Feminine check-in for those Divine Masculines that are cross-watching. So if you're snooping in to see what your feminine is up to, you're in the right place. And for Divine Feminines to see, where you're at and get some wisdom, some assistance. But let's see first, what do the Divine Masculines need to know about the journey at this time? Oh, I want to say I'm still taking people for the crystal dig, so please do email for my info on that if you want to join. There are a few spots left, even double spots if you want to bring a friend, so please connect. Okay, so what are the Divine Masculines need to know right now about the journey? Wow, belief. I've got 3 cards, something in the past. The one that's come in the upright is belief. So the frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talents and a strong connection to source. So Divine Masculines, the thing you need to know right now is that your gifts and talents and your connection to source pave the way for your purpose, for your higher calling, for your affinity with infinity, but this life. That's the bridge. Your gifts and talents and your faith are the bridge between the infinite and mundane or material realm existence. When you have that free flow up and down the spectrum, the dimensions, you're fully alive. So it's about you believing in it and embracing it. It's not out there. This is part of our makeup. As energetic beings in physical form, this is everything. What next? In the past, Divine Masculines, freedom. You've been a freedom fighter, Divine Masculine. So the energy of freedom supports our sense of limitless possibility and potential, boundless expression, and bold exploration. This is beautiful because this is what you initiated when you began this journey, Divine Masculines, and it's up up-leveling your belief in yourself, in the benevolence of the universe, and your freedom is coming in more and more. What else can we see? One more card, tenderness. The energy of tenderness activates our capacity to open our hearts and approach the world and each other with gentleness and care. I'm just hearing you are safe, Divine Masculines. You are safe. Believe in it. Believe that your freedom is here. Believe that your safety is here. Believe that the counterpart that you are watching this for is this gift of a relationship in your life that is showing you the road to this, that is showing you that this is possible. It's not too good to be true. Okay, it's really great, Divine Masculines. Let's see where the connections are. Actually, I'll just do one for the Divine Feminines. Divine Feminines, what are the DFs needing to know at this time? Friendship and empowerment. Okay. We've been getting this base of friendship for a while now. Now that the Divine Masculines are craving this kind of level of intimacy, your task, Divine Feminines, take the relationship pressure off for the romantic relationship and really drop into this. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's an 11 card belief and 22 is the friendship card. So friendship supports our intrinsic desire for connection with others based on mutual affection and appreciation. As your masculine steps into their gifts and talents and deepens their connection to source, that's where you can have mutual affection and appreciation. So that's the embodiment. Divine Feminines, wait for that. Wait to have a connection with your masculine or someone else that's based on mutual affection and appreciation, that's founded. Yes, you can fall in love with potential. Yes, you can feel the energetics of what's possible with a certain person. But wait until it's there. Establish this connection in real practical 3D terms. I'm hearing a lot of you saying, I want to, but my masculine is running. You're running from yourself if you're choosing people that are running. So you don't have to put yourself in harm's way or do anything that lets your higher self down, but work on the things inside of you that are resistant, that have those old paradigms, that believe that you're not seeing it or not finding it, and wipe the slate clean and start fresh. Approach every thought you have of your masculine with brand new eyes. Approach every interaction you have with your masculine with brand new eyes, like you're meeting for the first time, every day, all the time. And empowerment. The frequency of empowerment supports our ability to show up fully and completely, fully, uniting us with others in deep trust that we are all connected through the same source. Every moment is precious. Show up fully. Showing up fully means not putting yourself in harm's way, but also not bringing any lower vibrational past occurrences into the now that have no business being there anymore. Wipe it clear. Okay, let's get into the connection space. What can we see? Feminine's on the left, masculine's on the right. And then I saw Divine Feminine clearing up karma. My Queen of Wands and the Five of Wands. What can we see? Divine Feminines get 2. We get 2 of Orbs and reciprocity. So this is, it's the blockage card. So Divine Feminines are holding out for reciprocity. In this card, this feminine holds a pink rose and she is contemplating, is this of great enough value to truly offer another person in a lifelong partnership? On the flip of that, does this person actually comprehend what it is I am to offer? You need to have both of those things. So Divine Feminines, go deep within to find your truth so that you know what that is for you. Oh yeah, we got the 2 of Flames. So this card has 2 wands spaced quite far out on the earth. And so there can be a geographical distance coming up that, or in your connection, that is a factor. There is a progression. One of these is elevated, so there is a progression towards, there's a leaning towards closing that geographical gap. That can be a gap on an emotional, mental, or physical level, but here I'm really getting that both counterparts are understanding that there is a physical geographical gap that's being closed. And for the masculines, yeah, reunion. So Divine Feminines, there is an anticipation here. This is beautiful. We're getting the repeat from yesterday with the 5 of Cups and the 2 cups standing. There's a feminine with her head down here. Take gender how it resonates. I've just got to see what's on the cards. But there is this anticipation of a purity coming in and connection that way, celebrating the love. And then we have surrendering to the higher purpose here. This is the one wand that each twin carries in this 2 of Wands, twin flame. Look at that, 2 of Flames. So there is a recognition of this soul connection, whether the twin flame paradigm is rampant in your connection or with your counterpart or not. Life purpose, surrendering to higher calling, surrendering to authentic living on the soul level is foremost priority now. And the DMs are truly embracing this idea they do need to step fully into showing the world who they really are, that they have this bold empowerment now. What do they have to lose, right? DMs, what do you have to lose? There is no shame, stigma, pretense that can trump your authentic gift into the world as who you are. You are a unique creature who is beautiful, and you are meant to shine that light. You're not meant to hold it back. That's your flame. Divine Feminines are preparing to recognize that in a conscious way. What is the energy coming up? Okay, well, we get more sorting of anxiety and holding on to the connection. So there's more processing. I heard it's getting real, and now the things that we're sorting are the practical things. whether you think that it's tangible yet or not, the logistics of what you are, the resistance you're removing within counterparts is bringing a heart opening in the physical here. So there is some anxiety. So whenever we get close to the finish line, those last things start coming up on each layer. And so the anxiety represents any of the misalignments that are keeping a wedge in this thing progressing. I'm going to get some clarification here. What can we see for, for the divine masculines regarding the anxiety to move this ahead? Time to collaborate. So you've never actually truly collaborated with another person. Even if you've been in partnerships or other connections, you've never really been all in a practical way. So whether it was unrequited masculines and you wanted it but the other person didn't, or if you just didn't know what it was and you were hoping, this is the best of both of those worlds. This counterpart that you're watching this for is adept, is able to partner with you and wants to partner with you. Those are vastly different from any of the alternatives that you've experienced so far. So it is time to collaborate with someone who truly can. What can we see for the feminines regarding this anxiety? Time to let go. So let go of all the fears, the things that are stopping you from allowing your worthiness to be known to you. Oh, hi, Harold. Every time my microphone is plugged in, I cannot let you out right now. Okay, so let's get into a divine feminine check-in and see what is it that we can know about where the divine feminines are at with the connections. How are they thinking of these connections on their conscious minds? So divine masculines, get ready for this because you're going to get a peek into how your divine feminine is thinking. How are the divine feminines feeling on the heart space for their masculine? And what do the divine masculines need to know? That's the loudest drinking ever, Harold. What do the divine masculines need to know about the energy that the feminines are in? Okay. Okay, go lie down. Go make a bed on the couch. Go have a little nap. Nappy on the couch. Okay, divine feminine's conscious mind. Prince of Wands or Princess of Wands. So free-spirited. Divine feminines are letting go and allowing what will come to be. Temperance. Yeah, they would like to say to you, divine masculines, that they've healed, that they are now balanced out. They want you, but they're holding space for when it's mutual. How do the masculines need to look at this? Spiritual strength, virtue, and valor. This is spiritual strength for everybody involved. So look at how it is balancing you out as well, divine masculines, that your feminine requires you to meet them in this impeccability, in virtue. So virtue is a big one because we're going through this purification period right now. Divine feminines are keeping the free-spirited balance right now, energetically, in mind as they get real with the clarity they have regarding you, divine masculine, right now. This is on the conscious mind, and how this journey, how this process has refined your feminine and tempered their soul, tempered their human, so that they can really meet you in this. And so inevitably, if this is your counterpart, you're going to be also going through this virtuous process. That's a 77. So there is a period of rest. That is a divine number of rest. Master number of rest. It is good. It is well with my soul. So these connections, the feminines are understanding that these connections are well with their soul, like nothing else. But when they come in, they're going to have to be impeccable now. It's no longer wishful thinking, masculines. What can we see for the feminine's thoughts on you, divine masculine? The Hermit, they're looking at how this connection relates to their destined path, the big picture, their star path of destiny. They're looking to greener pastures for what is possible within relationship. I'm getting a pilgrimage vibe from this. So for some twins, I'm feeling there's a special message that mission is going to take you out of your geographical location. There are callings. The soul is being called. The twins are being called to go into different modes of living where they do have a foundation in the relationship, in their divine connection, and then taking on the world together. So that's a new energy that I'm just starting to feel, that there is travel and companionship and purpose and, oh, I just heard reclamation of the earth through these connections. So I'm getting the vibe that a lot of twins are going to be mobile and doing a lot of outreach into the world to actually help and be of practical earthly good together in very physical and primary ways. There's this new thing coming in, and feminines are starting to get these intuitive nudges. So divine feminines who are watching, you may not have already had these things, and whether you're going to be physically in different locations or your life work and creative outlets are going to reach the masses, there's this motion towards this collaboration, greater impact. Intuitively, divine feminines are seeing this connection, divine masculines, as a gateway to so much higher directive coming into the earth plane. Wild card innovations, but even just physically getting amongst it and making a difference in this life. With this love fueling that process is what I just heard. Masculine, subconscious awareness, Akashic information. So wisdom of the ages is coming in for you right now to balance you out, to bring your highly distractible brain into alignment to these purposes, and to really knit together the multidimensionality. This is a big message. So right now you're coming into 0 point, divine masculines. And this means that your subconscious is being dredged and your multidimensionality is coming into vision. So this is generational, past life, the history of the planet, the future potentials, the state of the earth, the state of psychology and science, and, you know, all of it. It's all converging right now. And this is where, when we bring all of those factors in with objectivity, we can see it for what it is. And so divine masculines, you're going to start getting some innovative ideas in how to connect your empathy, your wisdom, your preferences, your passions, your skill set, your knowledge. And it's going to be multidimensional, so it may not have been proven in this lifetime yet. This is the kind of miraculous aha moments that is a stroke of genius. This is the knowing field that you're tuning into. And it's because your feminine has cleared so much of the resistance towards this destined path in their own right, that they are also moving through the markers that would keep people thinking inside the box, basically. So this is really, on the conscious mind, an open potentiality coming in for the twins. What are the feminines feeling on the heart space for their connection? The end of burden. Secretly, they're seeing the end of karmic burden being released. So again, this is legal matters, divorces, leaving relationships. This is changing jobs, moving cities, moving to different living situations. This is leaving family paradigms, getting rid of the pressure. Feminines are continuing to clear. And what is this doing with your connection? There's a 33. Wow, do we ever have the duplicate numbers today? So radon atom, autonomy, self-fulfillment, non-reaction. So don't have a negative adverse reaction to your feminine still being in this motion of their due diligence to clear up their life, their act to purify, to get rid of everything that's out of alignment in the physical and on the soul level, because what you do within, you do externally. So when you're living in alignment, your external world falls into alignment. I want to say, side note to feminines, if you have felt energetically ready, yet you have not yet put into place the final bow or icing on the cake in your life, you're still wishful thinking about wanting to be with your masculine, but you're not doing the things in your physical world to make the changes that open your life up to that. Get on with it. Keep going. Divine masculines, do not down on your feminine for not being there yet. They are moving not only the mundane. So people who are not in a twin flame level connection, they might look like they have it easy and can get out of situations really quick, swiftly. Divine masculines, remember, your divine feminine is leaving situations and healing generational karma, healing collective paradigms. They are such a super conscious being that when they do something, there's a domino effect that goes multidimensionally through family lines, future, past, present, and into all of the collective consciousness of humanity. When people do conscious decoupling, conscious business, conscious living, they are more accountable for their actions. They're not short-sighted. They do it on behalf of humanity, so to speak. The more conscious someone is, the larger that Jedi shift is that they are activating. So do not have judgment. Be noble right now, divine masculines, and continue taking accountability for that heavy lifting that you know you're doing. Your feminine is definitely one eye on this connection whilst still doing their cleanup. What are they feeling for you on the heart space? Judgment. Oh yeah. Oh, judgment clarified by judgment. I am definitely in this. It's felt like me, this is the pummeling I've been talking about for the last few readings. There is a never to be the same again kind of energy coming in for the feminines right now. This is on the heart space. They know beyond a shadow of a doubt you are their person, divine masculines. Especially if you're watching this for your feminine, you are surely in the right place. This is an inability to see anyone other than you as their perfect match, masculines. I cannot tell you how free from lust, free from expectation, free from attachment, free from guesswork, free from wishful thinking this is. This is absolute. This is a full knowledge that not in theory, but in knowing you are the one. Yeah, it's hitting the feminines. Like a ton sack of crystal bells dropping out of the sky and banging them on their third eye. That's how much the divine feminines know it's you, divine masculines. This is how monogamous your feminine is. This is how capable they are of seeing you for who you are. This is internally and externally. So this is the reckoning day. This is the judgment. This is like end times biblical. Like this is the resurrection of humanity, the rapture. This is the Christ consciousness, the rise again. This is the purification. There is no love like this love. There is no knowledge like this. There is no playing around. Divine masculines, your feminine knows. What is this doing to the masculines? Seal of fulfilled transformation, alchemy, metamorphosis, karmic completion. Yeah, the divine feminines have seen the light. And they are completing their karma. So do the same in kind, divine masculines. Get ready. So there's a 12 here, and I'm hearing that that is the 12 foundational steps to that which we've all been asking for. This is beautiful. Okay, what can we see for the wishes the feminines have for their own lives. The alchemist, the magician, and the hanged man. So they are in this major arcana, major turning point for only manifesting, creating their reality based on epiphanies, based on signs, living in the land of omens. I just heard your feminine has fully aligned with, over the last few years, the preparation needed to walk in miracles, to walk between dimensions. Your feminine is that being that can join you there, in the in-between, in the earth but not of it, in the world but not of it, seamlessly flowing between the dimensions. And you're learning how to do that too, divine masculines. Your emotions are going to be adjusted so that you can close the gap between the transitions. So divine masculines, you're going to be able to flow with change much more easily. Spiral of life, movement opening and unfolding naturally. Yes, you're going to start seeing that time is non-linear more and more, and that when you have the goodness, the epiphanies, that doesn't mean there needs to be a linear sequencing, that you will just pocket those awarenesses, you know, and stash them away, because they will add up to the grand scheme. So just allow for non-linear epiphanies, everybody. These points of light here on this non-linear unfolding, and the hanged one's eyes going ping. These instructions are coming for both, and it's simultaneous is what I'm hearing. So the feminines are manifesting in their own right. Masculines, you're so connected. You're not apart from it, but it's non-linear. So everybody can just allow those things to arise right now. What is the wish directly for this connection? Yeah, life purpose, this transformation that's lending itself to this Ace of Wands. I'm going to say it again. I've not had a reading since November of last year where this Ace of Wands wasn't paramount. So this is what's qualifying the twins to come into this collaboration and move upon the earth and help change the planet. Masculines, spectrum generator, reprogramming, transmutation, stabilization. So let this love sink in. Let it be foundational, even more so emotionally. Become emotionally aligned with your feminine, divine masculines. Can't you see, what's this line from a song that's been playing on loop in my vehicle lately? Can't you see that I'm here to stay? You better start trusting me, something like that. I want to sing it. It's so good. But yeah, can't you see that your feminine is here to stay, divine masculine? Why not start trusting them? So that's the stabilization. Like, let that sink in. It's not too good to be true, divine masculines, but you don't have to rush. You can actually let this unfold naturally and begin to see the wisdom of the universe for pairing the two of you beyond your wildest dreams. It's coming. What can we see for actions for the feminines? Yeah, they're laying to rest. We got 10 of Wands and now the 10 of Swords. This is the final countdown, that 0 point where the truth is the only thing that can come next, and reciprocity. So we already got reciprocity here. This was the one with the woman with the pink rose offering or receiving. And so, yeah, gone are the days where we believed we didn't deserve love and we weren't worthy of it. That's no longer. Now the truth is, we know how precious, how short this life is, how potent it is, how meaningful. And now we want to make the best of it. So divine feminines are wanting to make the best of it and align with things that can join them in that high vibing, high spirited, ambitious, go-getter kind of change the world avenue. And masculines, follow your bliss, aspiration, realization, chamber of inspiration. So again, this energy of the new potentials opening up. As we put down resistance to love, we are accessing the genius frequency more and more. Follow your bliss, masculines. It will not contradict your love relationships. You don't have to compromise what you really want to be doing in life with this feminine, with your divine feminine, it is exponential together rather than being at odds like in karmic situations. Karmic situations look good on paper or in theory, but these connections actually align with each other for the greater good. What can we see for the actions that the feminines are taking that will land them straight up in union? Queen of Cups, they are still doing this deep intuitive understanding of what they're being shown with no uncertain terms as to who you are in their life, divine masculine. Like, they see you as actually, not in theory, their perfect match. All the boxes are actually checked. Boxes they didn't know they had before they met you are being checked, and they are making note of these things. They will tell you about these things in time. Masculines, sophistication, ingenuity, originality, and elegance. We got this card for you yesterday, I think, masculines. This is the elegance that you bring. You are a specialist in being you, and your feminine, it's like a radar, sonar, whatever, echolocation, telepathic knowing, divinely shown. You are so sophisticated in your expression of you. Nobody else would understand you like your feminine. There is no other partner on the face of the planet that gets you like your feminine does and loves you unconditionally. You are worthy. You have become this immense specialist in you, divine masculine, and your feminine and you are of the same energy. You are the only ones qualified to see and know and interact with each other on the level that you can. And your feminine is continuing to be given the divine knowledge of that awareness. What is the biggest challenge for the feminines at this time? This going within, the Two of Swords again for the second time, and the Hermit for the second time. Yeah, divine feminines are really having it come into their psyche, their conscious mind right now, and this is mirrored perfectly in your experience, divine masculines. The awarenesses of the truth. The truth shall be revealed over and over and over. It's waving through the feminines of who they are, of who you are, of what this destined path will be. This is the challenge. It's allowing this resonance to continue wave after wave to adjust the psyche, to adjust the heart, to adjust the emotions, the conscious mind, the changes in the physical. It's these waves rushing over the feminines, and the challenge is that the feminines don't know what that star path of destiny will look like. It's dropping in the moment. Being present is the challenge. Masculines, universal understanding, objective observation. So stay in non-attachment, compassionate non-attachment, and balance, masculines, and just know your feminine is just as challenged with these logistics and assessments of the connection as you are, but faith, belief, dropping into the heart is the way to assimilate the things that are being shown. We can't use our logic in order to process this stuff. We can work with the logic to affirm and align and to validate and to progress, but this is a matter of the heart, and this is the thing. It's dropping in over and over again at all the gates of consciousness. That's the challenge. What is the solution? Prince of Cups and Mother of Wands in the upright is embodying self-love and being this embodied spiritual priestess. I just heard this divine feminine temple, this martial artist flow and grace, flow master. So divine feminines, your advice is to be in love with yourself and to go about your day, your business with that love embodied. Be the temple embodiment of love, of self-love. And masculines, prism of existence, my twin flame card. So this is the shared space. This is the telepathic connection. This is the union space, but this is the sovereignty. So separation, extension, independence, and identity. You are inextricably joined, and you are an extension of each other in the world. As your feminine glows up, so do you. It's not a competition. There's no jealousy, lack, loss, competition. The two shall be left standing because they resonate at exactly the same frequency of love in the same way. So there are soul prints, And each twin couple is made of the same soul print, the same resonance. It is a free will choice to align with that resonance and to go through the stages of conscious development to be able to see what you are in order to see it in another. And so it's this process. Part of the unrequited love or the separation periods in this journey give us this near and far vantage point to see up close and then to see from a distance, this compare and contrast so that we're sure. So don't fight the process of that. We need this breath and pulse within the connections to appreciate the authentic knowing of what we are as counterparts. What is the direction in the near future for these connections? Wow, 2 more 10s, 10 of cups, 10 of wands again. So we're continuing to clear the burden as these beautiful next level instructions are coming in for the ascended life, for the picture perfect life, the made or heaven on earth kind of life. That's going to be revealed more and more as we qualify by leaving the karma. So you won't know how it's all going to turn out or where it's all going, divine feminines, until you get rid of your karma, until you make the 3D changes, until you clean up your act, until you clean up your life. Be the person that you would love if you were in love with a person, divine feminines. That is so important. And masculines, what do we have? Arcturian Stargate. Peace, healing, gentleness, non-judgment. Again, masculines, stop judging the feminines. They've had to learn how to stop judging you, and everybody turn that searchlight within and really just chillax on this journey. And embrace it. This is the fun part of the road if we let it be. Okay, many blessings, everyone. Bye for now.